special guest appearance by Sammy Davis, Jr.
No packages downstairs?
No, the mail hasn't come yet. What a day to be late.
Oh, Linda, sweetheart, don't worry about it. You know, the mail's always a little late on Saturday. But as soon as the postman gets here, 2 to 1, he'll bring Rusty's present right up.
If there's a present.
Charlie, what do you mean, if there's a present? Of course there'll be a present. Can you imagine Danny and Kathy forgetting Rusty's 16th birthday?
They won't forget, Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, I guess not. But they're cutting it awful close. You know, being clear over in Europe, they should have sent it way in advance.
Charlie, dear, this may come as a shock to you, but you know they have jet planes that fly across the ocean now. They don't send things by clipper ship anymore.
I know, dear. But the present still better come because that's the one he'll be looking for.
Linda, honey, why don't you and Louise get Rusty's presents now? Because he'll be getting up pretty soon.
All right.
Okay, thanks, honey. Charlie, can you believe that Rusty is 16 years old today?
Yeah. Remember when we first knew him, he was that high?
Yeah.
Huh? And every time he came over, he'd climb on my back and play Ride 'em Cowboy. Fine thing when the cowboy grows bigger than the horse.
Here I am, everybody.
So I said to the hairdresser, Pierre, I said.
Hey, isn't anybody gonna say anything?
Oh, hi, Russ. So I said to the hairdresser, Pierre, I said, don't make the curls on the side. I think it's more chic to look like a poodle than a cocker spaniel.
Hey, isn't anybody gonna say anything about today?
Today?
Yeah, it happens to be somebody's birthday.
It is? Well, Charlie, I wonder whose birthday it is today.
Well, let's see. Now, we know it isn't Lincoln's birthday.
Or Washington's.
John Quincy Adams' birthday?
Charlie, I have it. Little Orphan Annie is 92 years old today.
Come on, you two.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, good luck.
Happy
return.
Congratulations, honey.
You weren't fooling me with that casual act. I knew you wouldn't forget my birthday. Gee, are all these for me?
No. A couple are for John Quincy Adams.
Thanks, Aunt Bunny. Uncle Charlie.
Me?
Louise.
You're welcome.
These are swell.
I bought you some shaving lotion.
Linda, I don't shave.
Well, at least you can smell like you do.
Well, Russell, aren't you going to open the presents?
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
but...
come on, open
Well,
up.
where's the one for Mom and Dad?
It hasn't come yet, Russ.
Not even a postcard or a letter or something? Oh, come on. They couldn't have forgotten my birthday altogether.
Of course not. It'll be in today's mail. Don't worry.
Well, sure, Russ, but the mail is just a little late today, that's all.
Yeah, you're probably right. Dad'll have sent something. You know how he is, always waiting till the last minute.
Well, sure. You know what I think? Maybe he'll send over a present from Paris with, like a special messenger, like Bridget Bardot.
If he did that, who'd need the present?
This kid is growing up fast. Russell.
Oh, boy, the mailman. That must be my present. Oh, that must be for Rusty Williams. Well, that's me. That's Rusty Williams.
This is for Mr. Charles Halper.
Oh, that's me.
Well, where's the one for Rusty Williams?
I don't have anything for Rusty Williams.
Not even a postcard or a letter?
No?
Oh, come on. You gotta have a package for me.
Well, I tell you, I could loan you Mrs. Feldman's magazine, but you gotta promise to give it back. Would you sign this, please?
Yeah.
Charlie, what is it?
Oh, honey, it's just some film from another agent. That's your show business today. The acts are too busy to audition, so they send some film. Huh? That's the 4th one I've gotten this week.
Would you mind?
Are you sure you don't have anything for me?
No, that's it, son. Thank you very much.
Well, do you think maybe you could have gotten lost, like sent to the wrong address or something?
Well, that's an idea, but you could find out. You see, we have open house at the post office. Why don't you drop in and check?
Gee, Rusty, that must have been what happened. It got lost at the post office.
Yeah, I'll bet that's it. Well, I better go down and get it. It must be just sitting there waiting to be claimed.
Wait, Rusty, I'll go with you.
What for?
You'll need identification. And if I'm not there, how are you going to prove you're my brother?
Well, after you prove I'm your brother, how do you prove who you are?
I've got a birthmark right here, remember?
Yes.
I'd like to pick up the package you have for Rusty Williams.
Okay, where's the slip?
What slip?
The notice they put in your mailbox. With the number.
What number?
With the number of the package. Didn't they leave a slip in your mailbox?
When was that?
Well, how would I know? If you weren't home, the carrier left a slip.
He did. I didn't find one.
If you didn't get a delivery notice from us, what makes you think we're holding a package for you?
Because my father sent it for my birthday.
He's 16 today.
Well, congratulations. Did you hear that, folks? It's his birthday. He's 16.
He's gonna be 17 before he gets out of here. Now, come on, ask the question, will you?
I already did. I want to know where my package is.
Look, Matt, give him his package and get him out of here.
Well, if you're in such a hurry, give him one of your packages. You've got enough to start your own post office.
They're waiting for me at the beauty shop.
But it's his birthday. We're having a party.
Look, kid, you're holding up the whole line. What's your name and address?
Rusty Williams, 942 Central Park West on the 8th floor.
We have a lovely view of the park.
I was worried about that. Now, when did you think this package was to arrive?
I don't know.
Well, was it airmail or regular?
I don't know.
Was it insured?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, how do you expect me to?
You work here.
This may be news to you, but this is a post office, not I've got a secret.
At the post office, you're supposed to know where people's packages are.
Yep. Now, look, you two, I've been twice as polite as I have to be under civil service. Now, why don't you step aside and let the rest of these people have their turn?
Yeah, come on,
Hooray.
kid. What you got?
Well, you've got to have something here for me.
Well, then give me some real information or move along.
Well, it would have a foreign postmark on it. You see, it's from my father, and he's in Paris.
Paris is in France.
He knows where it is, Linda.
He didn't know where anything else was.
All right, I will go and look in the foreign bin, even though it means tearing myself away from this fascinating conversation.
Hey, kid, what kind of a package is it?
I don't know.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Is it smaller than a telephone booth?
I don't know. All I know is my father didn't forget my birthday.
I have been through every single bin in the post office, and I assure you, there is no package here for a Rusty Williams.
But there has to be. It's my birthday.
Well, many happy returns. Next.
How do you like that, Linda? Dad actually forgot my birthday. He forgot. Come on.
Just for that, I'm not buying any more of your stamps.
Oh, hi, kids.
Hi.
Oh, the package wasn't there, Russ?
No, and I'll never do business with the post office again.
Well, maybe it'll come tomorrow, Russ.
Yeah, maybe it's not important.
It's not important?
Nah, this whole birthday routine is kid stuff, really. As far as presents are concerned, I can take them or leave them.
You really mean that, Rusty?
Of course I mean it. Why would I say it if I didn't mean it? Who needs presents?
Oh, and I blew a whole 50 cents on you.
Well, Russ, I'm awful glad you don't feel upset about this.
Yeah, if you want my opinion, I think people make entirely too much fuss about birthdays. Really, I mean, what's the big deal? So you were born, wasn't everybody?
Russell, that's a very adult attitude.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not a kid anymore. I've grown up. Mom and Dad know that. It's not as though they forgot my birthday. They just realize they don't have to knock themselves out sending me something all the way from Europe. I'm kind of glad they didn't. I'd have been kind of embarrassed, you know what I mean? Well, if you'll excuse me, I think this will be a good time to catch up on my homework.
Well, one thing I gotta say, the kid takes after his father when it comes to putting on a great performance.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to cheer him up.
I have an idea. Why don't we have a birthday party for him?
Well, darling, we are. We're going to have a family dinner with ice cream and cake and everything.
No, I mean a real birthday party with streamers and balloons and everything.
Linda, you may have an idea there.
Hey, that might be just the thing to snap Rusty out of it. You know, I mean, we could put on some entertainment for him.
Oh,
huh?
that's a wonderful...
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey?
Yeah.
Won't you come home?
Do it, Louise.
She cried the whole night long. I'll give the cooking honey,
Yeah.
and I'll pay the rent.
You tell him.
I know I done you wrong. Ho, ho, ho. Remember that rainy evening
girl, you know. Shake, rattle, and roll. Roll over. Come on, Ross, dance with me. Oh, that mashed potato.
Thanks, Aunt Bunny.
Well, Ross, this is a birthday party. You're supposed to be having fun.
I am having fun.
Well, then notify your face.
I'm sorry, Aunt Bunny. I appreciate all you're doing, and really, I'm having a ball.
You don't sound like it.
Oh, I just don't show it, that's all. But this is a blast. Number one, A-OK.
Hey, Russ, maybe you're tired of sticking around the house, so how about we all top off the evening by going out to a movie, huh?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. How about that,
No,
Linda?
thanks, Uncle Charlie. I'd rather not.
Okay, you don't want to go to a movie, so we'll bring the movie to you.
What?
Yeah, well, I got all those films the agents have been sending me. We'll have our own regular floor show.
Charlie, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you set up the projector? Linda, darling, would you help Uncle Charlie? Now, Rusty, birthday boy, you just sit right down there. Meanwhile, say, Bunny there, why don't you sing a little song for us? Well, I'm not exactly prepared, but if you insist, well, that's good show. Top hope. Well, Louise, would you like to kind of fill in the background for Put on a Happy Face?
Yeah, one accompaniment coming up.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off that gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Oh, sorry about that. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy, put on a happy, put on a happy face. Oh. Well, you can't win them all.
Oh, that was nice, Bunny. That was real nice, honey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention to center stage and movies a la carte.
Uncle Charlie, you don't have to go to all this trouble, really.
What trouble, Russ? This is a joyous occasion. Come on, will you sit
Come
down?
on, Louise,
Huh?
join us.
Yes.
Linda, darling, why don't you turn off the lights, please? And ladies, remove your hats.
All righty. Now,
It's an old term.
everybody ready?
Come on, Linda, baby.
Okay.
Charlie, who's on this one?
I don't know. This is the one that came in this morning.
Oh, Uncle Charlie, I'm not in the mood for movies. I want to go to my room.
Oh, come on, Russ.
Hi, Russ. This is your old globe-trotting dad checking in.
Hey, it's Dad.
You thought I forgot, huh? Are you kidding? Not only did I remember your 16th birthday, I remember the day you were born and every day in between. When you were 2 days old, I remember standing in front of a big window at the hospital, looking into the nursery at the most beautiful infant I'd ever seen. All pink and soft with a kind of a smile that melts a father's heart. And then they brought you in. Oh, but you were a healthy baby. At least that's what everybody said. I mean, people would stop and stare for a minute, and then they'd say, well, anyway, he's healthy. Yeah, Russ, there isn't anything about you I don't remember. I remember when you learned to walk, when you learned to talk, and when you lost your first tooth. And you were the only kid in history to do all three at the same time. You took your first step, fell down a flight of stairs, lost a front tooth, and said your first word. Boy, what a word. Hey, Russ, remember your first day in kindergarten? Boy, was I proud of you. You were the only kid in the entire class who didn't cry. And I was the only father who did. Yes, sir, you took to kindergarten like they built it for you. The grades you got. A in sandbox. A+ in bead stringing. And a blue ribbon for being the best cheese they ever had in Farmer and Dell. Later, of course, you didn't do so well. Like that report card in 6B. 4 D's and an F. Russ, I want you to know that to this day, I never believed your story that they were all A's, but you gave them to needy children. All kidding aside, I'm real proud of you, Russ. And if we were home right now, we'd have a big party for you with all your friends in show business there to wish you well. But, of course, being in Europe, we're not able to do that. But there is one good friend of yours who happens to be working in town right now. And he'd like very much to wish you a happy birthday. Your favorite performer, outside of me, of course. Sammy Davis, Jr.
Hi, Russ. I don't know what your dad was talking about when he said there was nobody here. We've got quite a few people here who couldn't come to the birthday party, actually, but they asked me to convey the message for them. For instance, our MC is Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy, would you take over for us, please?
Well, gee whiz. Thank you, Sammy. It's really a wonderful pleasure, Rusty, to say hello and sort of a happy birthday. I'm not going to take up a lot of time because we've got some friends here who want to say it too. For instance, there's Jimmy Cagney.
Thank you very much, James. You out there, little Russ, let me tell you something. It's a very happy birthday, and if you ain't happy on a day like this, you're gonna get it from me. You know that. Well, I got a friend of mine that I want you to meet, and here he is to say a happy birthday, Mr. Bing Crosby.
Well, gee whiz, Russ, I'd like to say that it really is a pleasure. Trying to get a chance, give a quick hello. Just kind of hello right down the line. Can't take up too much time because I'll be on the back nine before too long. Wet shot going there. So before I go too far, here's a man with very eloquent with the words. I'd like for you to say hello to Mr. Orson Welles.
My dear Rusty, I feel that no one in our entire universe can possibly offer you more feeling of condolence, of happiness than I offer at this moment. However, if you feel that you can feel happy at any other given time, take my leave at all times. This is Orson Welles saying, here's a friend of mine, and I know he must be a friend of yours, so I'll introduce him to you, Mr. Marlon Brando.
Like wow, you know. You know, Russ, like, I don't fool around much, you know. I'd like to stay here and say a lot of things, but there's some people waiting. For instance, Ed Sullivan wants to say happy birthday, too, you know.
Thank you. Thank you, Marlon Brando. And I'd like to say, Rusty, you right out there, that it's really a big thrill to add a happy birthday to you. Here's our guest on our shoe to say happy birthday to Mr. Jerry Lewis.
La da da da. Oh, many happy returns of the day. Listen, I wanted to say happy birthday to you too, Rusty, because you're always a true friend of mine, and I'm a friend of yours, and I just wanted to say happy birthday.
Well, seriously, Russ, this is Sammy saying that there's some singers, too, that I think wanted to pass over their sort of opinions on how happy you should be on today. So let's go over here. You know my piano player and conductor, George Rhodes. George sort of got together with me, and we wanted to present him to you. For instance, there's Nat King Cole, who wanted to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Tony Bennett. Happy birthday, dear Rusty. Happy birthday to you, Vaughn Monroe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And this is me, Russ. Happy birthday, dear Rusty. Happy birthday to you. May you have many more, Russ. See you next year.
Thank you, Sammy. That was wonderful. What a great performer. And thanks to all the friends you brought along, too. And say, Russ, while we're dishing out surprises, if you look in the bottom drawer of your mother's dresser, there's a package waiting for you. Not now. Wait till I'm finished. Sit down. Now, Russ, when you open the present, don't look for a card. I mean, I'd rather tell you in my own way why a parent gives a birthday gift to a child. It's a custom, sure. It's a habit and tradition. But to me, it's so much more. It's my way of thanking you for the many wonderful things you've brought into my life. The moments of joy that have brightened my heart. The moments of sadness that have given me greater sympathy and understanding. Daily, I count my blessings. And with each of your birthdays, they seem to increase. I thank you for your love, for your devotion. But most of all, I thank you for being my son. A son of whom I'm very proud. Well, now to conclude this mighty epic, a production that was 16 years in the making, here is the toast of Europe, the premiere chanteuse of the La Scala Opera Company of Toledo, Ohio, the beloved Irish nightingale, Clancy Williams. Come on, Clance, sing happy birthday.
Oh, Debbie, that was beautiful. Just beautiful. It was the most beautiful thing I ever heard.
Fine, sweetheart. Right, now let's sing happy birthday together. Here we go.
I've never heard anything so touching, so heartwarming. It was the sweetest thing ever.
Yes, let's sing, shall we?
But most of all, I thank you for being my son. Oh, that was so beautiful.
I guess we'll have to take a rain check on the song, Russ. Nelson Eddy was ready, but Jeanette MacDonald fell apart. Happy birthday, son. Oh, Kathy, film costs money. Bye.
Russ, are you sure you want Uncle Charlie in this? I mean, that's a tough way to break in a new camera.
Everybody smile.
Okay, smile.
Here goes.
Oh, felt good. Felt real good.
Well, now can I stop smiling? My cheeks are hurting.